now our WDSU first warning weather forecast. Island View Casino looking good once again. Got that sunset hour coming up with that sunset here at about 5:01 in New Orleans. Got a few clouds, but good amount of sun today, and that brought some temperatures way up, mid to upper 60s, and even a couple of spots hitting 70. Looking at you, Bogalusa, at 68 right now. Earlier had been up as high as 71. I'll see where those official highs come in a little bit later. Chief Meteorologist Margaret Orr waiting in the wings with that. 54 still Grand Isle, 66 in Galliano. This has been mainly a wind event as the winds have ramped up, but the winds aren't going to get maybe as strong as first thought. We're looking at right now some winds 5 to 10, maybe 10 to 15 and 20. Those are averaged over a couple of minutes, and a few spots getting some gusts a little bit higher. And that means we've got coastal flood advisories. This is not expected to develop into coastal flood warnings now, which is good news. We're starting to get to peak times there of at least some of the higher tides, as we'll get to a tidal range forecast in a bit. St. John the Baptist, St. Charles parishes, and all the way up from southern Hancock County as you go into southern St. Tammany Parish through St. Bernard into Plaquemines will be the biggest offenders right along the coast, where the water could be up a bit. And the gale warnings that had once been in effect for some of the outer waters in the Gulf, those have taken farther out to sea, but we do still have small craft advisories that'll last all the way going through a better chunk of Sunday. So really not the best for still recreational boating. Let's wait until next week as we get after that. Maybe you got some time off with the kids too. Still breezy. There is one part of the system that's moving through that develops the main part of the storm that'll be in the Gulf. And that's the one that has the biggest impact on the most people from the southeastern U.S. all the way up the east coast of the U.S. Kind of going to take that old 95 corridor. So we look at rainfall. It's not here just yet by tomorrow morning, but we'll track it for you. With the increase in clouds, it's still a bit breezy overnight. That means our temperatures will be up too. We're looking for low mid 50s North Shore and even 50s to start off in South Shore. And there's the wind still up about 10 to 20. Here's some of the best timing for the rain tomorrow. We're expecting mainly just scattered showers, but there could be an isolated storm that could cause some heavier rain. But by late morning and midday, it's arriving to our western zones, and again moving west to east. See it arriving by midday through the early afternoon for most of our population, which is New Orleans, and even Slidell, and we see it moving out of here as we get to evening and nighttime hours. And what are we looking at for rainfall amounts? Well, I think you can take a look at Slidell, Galliano to Belle Chasse, a few tenths of an inch, maybe a quarter, half, 3/4 of an inch of rain. The lakefront is maybe a little bit on the high end, so I think we get a little bit of rain, but it's quick to come in, quick to move out. And I mentioned if you could get an isolated thunderstorm out of it, which is a low chance, it's a low chance that provides some locally heavy rain. So just to let you know, it's possible, but it's a very low chance. Before the rain's in, we are still looking at mid-60s. The wind's still up maybe 10 to 15. Still call it a little bit breezy. And here's a look at that small craft advisory now going through Sunday. Some of the swells in the seas could be up to 12 feet now. The waves on the lakes, the Lake Bourne, Lake Pontchartrain, Lake Maurepas, up to about 2 to 4. And watch out for that rain. And we're really at a tidal maximum, which is why if we'd happen to get a tidal minimum, maybe it'd be even less of a concern. Lows into Sunday morning were a little bit cooler, but still not bad just yet. Definitely not cold. The wind switching directions to the north by this time as that system is out of here. We'll be clearing the skies throughout the day. So Sunday, still a little bit breezy. North winds at this time in northwest 10 to 20. Temps still about 60s before we can pump in the colder air, which is going to wait until next week. So even going into Monday and next week, we go into Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning. Those will be the coldest days, which I'll call them chilly days from Monday or Tuesday into Wednesday. Before middle to the end of the week, we'll start to see the arrival of the wind switching direction before our next front's kind of nearing into the region. It holds off the rain chances right now that we're looking until the following Monday after this, which would be Christmas forecast. So the WDSU first warning weather 7-day forecast, I think we'll get that round of rain, likely from around late morning all the way through afternoon. Maybe a rumble of thunder. Still holding on to the breeze through the weekend, but getting sunnier and feeling nice by the afternoon on Sunday. Then as we work through the week, pretty typical weather. Tuesday's the coldest day. And then we've got that winter solstice on Thursday. As I mentioned earlier, my least favorite time of the year because it's our shortest day of the year for daylight. And then but after that, it gets longer like that.